In the distant kingdom of Airel, the land itself seemed to breathe with magic in every corner. Among towering mountains and thick forests, ancient forces lurked in the shadows. At the heart of this kingdom ruled a wise and kind-hearted king named Adam. He lived in a vast palace surrounded by blooming gardens, and his reign was known for fairness and peace. Yet, despite all his wisdom and his people's love, Adam couldn't shake the feeling of a deep, underlying loneliness that weighed on his heart. Far in the forbidden depths of the dark forest, where even the bravest warriors feared to tread, there lived a powerful and wicked sorceress named Ella. She was ancient, with powers beyond imagination, but she had never used them for good. Driven by unrelenting hatred, Ella sought power above all, caring little for the destruction she caused in her wake. Her grudge against King Adam ran deep, for he had once foiled her most sinister plans. Ella knew something unsettling about Adam. She could feel his presence even from miles away, and there was a strange force that bound her fate to his. It wasn't just that he had thwarted her before. There was something else, a deep connection she could not comprehend. Curiosity turned into obsession, and she decided that she would discover the source of this inexplicable bond. One dark night, as the moon hid behind thick clouds, Ella emerged from the shadows, determined to confront the king. She knew she couldn't attack him directly within the walls of his stronghold, but she had a dark magic ancient enough to breach the very walls of his palace. She used her powers to open a secret gateway into the heart of the castle. Choosing the moment when Adam was alone in his chamber, haunted by his own restless thoughts, Ella entered the hall. Adam sat upon his throne, gazing into the darkness. It was as if he could feel her approach. Ella had always been a master of fear, but tonight, something about the king's aura unsettled her. Their eyes met for the first time, and in that moment, something unexplainable happened. There was no fear in Adam's gaze, only curiosity. In that instant, Ella's heart tightened with a feeling she had never known. Something close to longing, something close to love. "Why are you here?" Adam asked, his voice calm, but filled with an underlying tension. Ella's lips curled into a wicked smile. "I've come to put an end to your rule. This kingdom will fall into darkness, and you, King of Light, will be the first to pay the price." But as she spoke, a strange feeling stirred within her. She had come to destroy him, to bring chaos, but her words faltered as she gazed into his eyes. There was something magnetic about him, something that tugged at her very soul. A conflict deep within her began to grow. Adam too felt the pull. His heart, despite knowing who she was, began to ache with an inexplicable emotion. It wasn't just fear. It was something deeper, more dangerous. A connection and attraction he could neither explain nor resist. But Ella could not afford weakness. She had come to destroy him, and nothing would stand in her way. "You don't understand," Ella hissed, her form beginning to twist into something darker, more monstrous. Her eyes glowed like burning coals, her voice tinged with bitterness. "You can't escape your fate. You thought you could save me, but it is you who will fall." Before Adam could react, she unleashed a deadly curse aimed directly at his heart. Pain shot through his chest as he fell to his knees, the curse seeping into his very soul. The agony was unlike anything he had ever known, but what truly shattered him was the realization that this pain, this death, was all because of her. The one he had come to love, despite everything.